Hello, everyone. So trying out Le Mans Ultimate in VR. Thought I'd do a quick playthrough in VR. I am extremely loving it. I mean, it is just fantastic. It's big on ACC and played a lot of ACC, played in VR, and then this came out, and I wasn't really expecting much. I mean, huge R Factor 1 guy, played a lot of R Factor 1 back in the day. R Factor 2 came out, didn't really enjoy it too much. It was okay. I'm just gonna set some stuff up here. I think it's good. I don't need that much fuel. Not a pro in any way, just kind of leisurely play it, but just really am enjoying Le Mans Ultimate. It's not made for VR yet. They will have support, but it's not there yet. So there's some issues and whatnot. So obviously I'm using this interface here, and there's no in-game interface, so I have to use this desktop view to kind of see my options and set everything up, and then I can jump into the race. It does crash when I when I go to finish a race. So if I'm doing this race and I make it to the finish line, the game will crash the desktop. So normally I'll probably just cut it off before then. Probably won't even make it to the finish line. Normally just end up spinning out so many times as I'm getting used to Le Mans Ultimate. But I'm really loving it. I mean, it feels amazing. It looks awesome. I love all the features. I love all the different types of cars that we have. It's just phenomenal, and it runs fantastic in VR, even in this early build. I mean, I'm so excited for where this can go and all the new stuff. So I'll just get started and do a playthrough. I might talk a little bit here and there, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so let's get this going. Okay, I think that's good.
Standing start now.
Oh, I do have a crew chief. Cancel crew chief.
Starting from position 25, row 13, in the right column.
I love the lighting. Oh, really. Visually, I mean, the graphics-wise, it's not like, it's not insane, but the lighting just makes it look so natural and realistic. It's really nice. There's no anti-aliasing right now in VR. If you do that, you turn it on, it crashes.
Alright, half, nice and neat, stay out of trouble. We're starting in position 25, row 30, in the right column.
Probably will die. Normally what's been happening to me is these guys are vicious.
Car left, clear left. Clear left.
Oh god.
Clear left. Left side, clear left. Car left. Clear left.
Way out there.
Clear left.
Not good at talking and playing, so I'll try my best here. I am using the CSL GD chips here, 8nm, and it works extremely well.
Let's see if we can get those places back.
Let's see if we can.
Clear
Turn it
clear left.
so much on this turn. Gentleness. Pedal here on the gas pedal. Pretty good, doing pretty good. Probably not. Oh, there's no HUD at the moment in VR, so I cannot really go to pits and change my tires, and I can't see anything. So you're seeing what I'm seeing. I guess one nice thing is that it makes it feel really realistic.
Car clear right.
Let's not lose it. Felt that. Yeah, force feedback is amazing. The tires, the feeling on the tires is fantastic. The AI is just phenomenal. So realistic. Oh my god, I'm getting destroyed here.
Car right, clear right.
Tires, the force feedback, the AI, just. they make mistakes.
Right side's clear.
Oh my god, press the last.
Clear right. 40 is now the lead.
Yeah. I'll catch one this turn.
Lap 2:20.3.
You're in last.
Yep, I'm in last. Thank you for that.
Clear right.
So the time, I mean, I love the time.
Track temperature's rising. It's now
amazing power
89
model.
Celsius.
Oh god. That's really one of the big things in R Factor, and you lock up your brakes, and now you have flat spots, and that will really vibrate through your wheel, and it actually makes it almost impossible to actually drive the car, where you have to go and pit and do a tire change. That's something extremely, I think, really, cool to have that and to be able to experience that. Because you see that in the races quite a few times, where you see the announcers just talking about, when someone slips out, it's like, oh, that's going to be a massive flat spot, and it ends up being a flat spot, and they have to go pit and do a tire change. So it's nice to be able to now kind of experience that and kind of force people to really pay attention to tires and be cautious on braking and not to go ham on the brakes and whatnot. And, so I think that's really cool. And to like really strategize how you're gonna manage your tires and kind of puts another layer, I feel like, in the sim.
That time was
which I feel like, coming from ACC, was probably there. Oh my god. Wait, downshift. But maybe I just wasn't hitting it to that point or to that level. But really, like, you can't avoid it in this one. Like it's a part of it. No matter what level you're at, you're going to be experiencing those lockups. So it just happens sometimes. So I really love that. I can't play online right now. I think they just did the second patch, so that's when I'm recording this.
The tires are cold. Watch out.
Tires are cold. So there's, if I go to the online,
force them to find the gap.
If I go to online, it will immediately crash the desktop, so. No, you don't. Oh my god, not spin out.
Alright,
nope,
right.
Nope. Oh, okay.
The guy ahead is, I can't pronounce the name.
Gotta be respectful, right? Not always about winning, but enjoying the race. I think that's sometimes forgotten. Get him here.
That time was a 2.
Yeah, still learning track.
Right side's clear. Right side clear, right.
Buddy.
Right side's clear. Car right side's clear.
Over. Okay, there we go. Thank you. So I am playing with AI. Oh my god, we're gonna shift. Still trying to get used to the cars. Still trying to get used to the force feedback. to the game. So a lot of still learning going on here. Was never an alien to begin with, so sorry if I'm pretty slow. I used to play this track quite a bit in R Factor 1 days, long time ago.
It's just a scratch, ignore it.
Remember, even this crew, Space Chief, I have voice activation turned on if I say the name. That's not fully implemented, or actually I think it's in beta, so I'm using it. It's working out pretty well, I think. I don't know what's wrong, right? I can't see my HUD, so I'm just kind of going based off of what it's telling me, so I can't confirm it. Sadly, I can't move the display on my steering wheel either here that I'm looking at in front of me, so I'm gonna have to go based on what it's kind of saying, what I feel.
Lap 2:05.91.
Probably making so many mistakes.
Okay, Hart, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. We need quality pace every lap now, mate. There might still be chances here. You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 0.8. You're halfway home. Your fuel is fine.
Oh, the first time I came in to play, and
your front tyres are cold.
And
that's half distance.
And I jumped into the hypercars not knowing what to expect.
Okay, temperature's decreasing. It's now 24 Celsius.
I mean, even in the game itself, I kind of grabbed it, like knowing that, hey, it's gonna, once it fully comes out, I'm gonna want it, and also it's probably gonna be at a higher price. So I'm like, I'll just bite the bullet and just grab it. And I was just expecting I'm gonna hop into the sim, and I'm gonna play for like 5-10 minutes, and I'm just gonna hop out and go back to ACC. And I hopped in.
Okay, hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes.
I grabbed the hypercar, not knowing what to expect, and it was okay. It wasn't really. I didn't really know what to expect. It just the VR wasn't quite right at that time either. It was like the field of view was kind of weird, and my seat position was like way back, like not right where it is right now.
That's your fastest lap today.
It's kind of fish-eyed and looking kind of weird, but in the car, the hypercar was just kind of weird. So it was a mixed feeling. It was meh. It wasn't anything wow. It wasn't anything like, oh, it was complete garbage. But then I was like, okay, well, you know what? Let me in ACC, I drive the Porsches, and I was like, let me give those a shot. And I jumped in, and the first thing was the sound. Oh my God, the sound of this RSR is just mind-blowing. I was just blown away. And then just the feeling of the car and the Force fudge, that happens. The feeling of the car just felt so real. It was so different. Like a lot of the feeling that it was so raw. And I don't know if that was just the wheel setting, if it's a mixture of just R Factor. I mean, back in the day, I used to love R Factor. And coming from ACC, I feel like there were, I don't get that same raw feeling in ACC that I got in here. And I played a little bit that night, and me and my brother were both big on ACC and stuff, and I messaged him. I mean, I told him that, hey, I was gonna pick this up, and I messaged him that, hey, I don't think I can go back to ACC, and maybe that's a little strong. Maybe it's my personal opinion. I mean, I love ACC. I loved ACC. I played it so much, but I'm just loving this so much more. Even with all of its, crashing and bugs and stuff, which at the moment it's only if I go to finish this race and it will crash the desktop. Too slow. His response was wow, and my response when I was writing it to him was, yeah, I know, wow. That was not what I was expecting going into this. I mean, when I was gonna jump in for like 5-10 minutes to try it out, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna try it and cancel, or not cancel, but exit, and it'll just sit in my library until at a later date that I feel like trying it again, or I hear more updates about it or something.
Just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
But yeah, no, it was just amazing. Just truly blown away, and I'm just having so much fun with. Oh god, that was so bad. With this sim, it's just insane. I'm so excited for what it's gonna bring to the sim community. Another thing I really love is I know a lot of the stuff is kind of in iRacing as well, but the multi-class stuff. I mean, that's a whole new experience for me. Ooh, don't slip. Whole new experience for me where I love being able to having to drive with the hypercars and the LMP cars, and it just in ACC obviously you just have kind of, I mean, you do have the GT4s nowadays, but nothing like, you don't have the hypercars and the LMP cars. Oh my god, it's so hard to talk and drive. So that was really exciting, really nice. Really enjoyed that.
Lap 2:05.12.
And so that was extremely exciting, and especially in the beginning when it first came out, where you're just thrown in the middle of the grid, where you're mixed in between the hypercars and LMP cars, and it's just havoc, and it was kind of fun, but obviously it wasn't realistic. But yeah, just being able to get lapped by those guys, and just trying to manage traffic and your own position, it's such another layer of racing, and makes you appreciate. I feel like when you're watching, like, European Le Mans series or WEC or something like that, or INSA, or some of the other class, the leagues and stuff, and it's like, wow, it's when they talk about managing traffic, it's not easy. It's quite stressful, that alone itself. So again, I haven't tried any online races because as soon as I try to join online in VR, it crashes. I only do VR. I don't have a monitor in front of me in my rig setup. So we'll see once they implement VR a little more. What am I doing? It's like it for talking. Oh, I missed that. So yeah, so that's really nice. Another cool thing I really liked, I mean, I played, or I tested online at my brother's house, because he actually did pick it up after I talked about it. And no.
Go, clear right. Come on, Go, clear right.
There we go.
Come on, keep pushing.
Now we're getting some traffic.
Where's last? Again, 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes. Car behind's a faster class.
0 right.
this is the cool thing.
Right.
I feel like you can't.
Clear right. Right side's clear.
Now we have this hypercar behind us. Now we got to manage that guy. Oh no. Oh, get the shift.
Blue car clear left.
Okay, get him. Oh, he's blocking. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that was my fault.
Clear left.
Sorry, AI. Ooh.
You picked up a bit of aero damage. Blue flag.
My car. Oh my god. There, we got it. God. Where's this guy? Okay, which way? Oh, no.
There's a faster car approaching. Right side's clear.
Thank you.
All right, Harm. The next car is floor.
There we go. Now we're getting some traffic.
Blue flag.
Yeah. Come on. God, here we go. This is bad.
Clear right. On your right, clear right. Blue flag. Clear right. Clear right. Right side's clear.
Flash.
Last lap. Go down in front of us. I can't pronounce that.
What are you doing?
You've used half your fuel.
Where was that? What was I even talking about? Yeah, so I tried I tried online at my brother's house, who plays on the monitor, and coming from ACC, and maybe this is like all normal for people that play iRacing and stuff, but in ACC, obviously you have the server list and whatnot, and LFM is a really big thing, and so I did a lot of LFM and stuff. But again, for that, you register on LFM and you do this race, and you wait for the server to come up, and then you do, the quali, and then you do the race, and that's kind of, that's your interaction. That's kind of it. With
keep your exit speeds up.
with this, what I thought was so cool is when you join a server. Or when you're going online, you don't necessarily even have to register for the server.
Oh, sector 3 is now yellow. We think that Estra has gone off.
Kevin Estra, oh no.
Sector 3 is green.
Oh. I love how the AI spins out and stuff like that.
The gap behind is increased to 1.7.
And I love that when playing online, you can just join a server. And you're not going there to actually race or something, or maybe you will, and it's like, oh, you still have 30 minutes until the race actually starts, and you're just in there practicing with just random people. You want to drive with people, but you don't want to maybe be in a race situation, or maybe you don't have time. Oh, it's gonna crash.
12. That's the end of the race. Never mind.
We're good. No crash. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, so when you go online, you can kind of play with, just be on the track with other people, and that's fantastic. It did not crash. Maybe this patch fixed it, patch 2. So that's really nice. Where did I come? Second last, probably. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, so I really, that was really nice to be able to just join a server and just drive with other people, and you're not really racing doing an actual race. You're just practicing with other random people, and if you want to, you can just go and register, and you can just be a part of that race. So I thought that was extremely cool. Just being able to just ride and drive with people and just have a conversation. It's like a open lobby that you could then race when the race starts, or you could decide not to. I thought that was amazing, really nice. Let's leave this event. So yeah, so that's some of my overall thoughts, and really that's a weird vibration thing going on here. But yeah, no, yeah, that's when I go in and out of focus. But really enjoying LFM. I have a DIY rig and stuff like that. I'll probably make another video with the rig and whatnot. I have some butt kickers. I have one underneath my pedal and one underneath my seat, and I'm using SimHub to kind of do the vibration and all that stuff. So the curbs and the slip quite doesn't work too well at the moment. It's not fully implemented. So eventually that'll come. But at the moment, it's still really nice, and overall, I'm really loving the sim. So yeah, if anyone has any questions, post it below. Thank you.